to the Prime Show this evening, Nightlife on Primetime, this special. I'm your host, Kwabena, Agyemang, and we are going wasting no time. So we did on the first episode, we did attempt to bring out the first musical guest is Michael Blight. But this time, on this episode, Michael Blight is gonna perform new song, which is not a new song. Current song is Heartache. So Michael Blight is gonna be performing this song, Heartache, at the end of the show. So stick around with that. So that will be the first ever musical guest, Michael Blight, my good friend Michael, back in the early 2000s when I was in the school, where I had a good friend, a good time with him, and I am very proud of him becoming a singer, the voice. My God. He did it in the Canada's Got Talent back in 2007 or 8, and he auditioned. And Michael failed and didn't qualify to move on to the round and after the auditioning, which kind of sucks for my good friend Michael Blight. And I know he has a passion in good voice, and as a Christianity, I'm a Christianity too. So stick around for Michael Blight performing Heartache at the end of the show on this Blight Show program. Okay, people. Well, right now, Friday, June 17, 2024. Actually, it's not June 17, 2024. It's June 14, 2024. So 15, 16, Monday is June 17. Because next week is Juneteenth of it's Juneteenth, commemorating for the Black history, the freedom for Black heritage and African for Juneteenth. For those like George Floyd, which is a very, very, very tragedy with the MAGA extremists is destroying the America. Now all remember for justice for George Floyd. Yeah, that is a sign of democracy and battling the MAGA Republicans. They don't care. It is very offensive, and Black people are going crazy and destroying the stores, including Target. Yeah, in Minnesota, which is very horrible. Let's see. After the reaction of the news, local news on televisions, people started losing their minds, which is hard to watch. And I understand George Floyd, how they were pissed off. This former president has gone through the evil of this presidency, with the gun control and the police, with the background checks. Yeah, it's a huge problem with the gun control system. It's absolutely downright broken under Trump administration. It's destroying America. This democracy system of peace is starting to fall apart. But this year, we're still recovering this during the inflation rate, and Joe Biden and the Biden administration in the U.S. side, he's very old. And he dances like this. You see, Joe Biden is very old, standing still. He got a little boost. Yeah, he's only older, like 80 to 80 plus year old. Wow. Joe Biden, the 46th president of the United States, man, he definitely got a little boost. Like moving hip, moving body, shoulder to shoulder, yeah. It's kind of very nice and heartwarming to listen. The gospel. Joe Biden, he's definitely old, yeah. But very good moves to celebrate Juneteenth of the freedom for Black heritage this day in the US side. Okay, people. So next week, Juneteenth is in paying Black to the community and heritage to all wonderful, inspired people in the United States of America. Oh, and speaking of things, let's get on to the page on the Edmonton Oilers versus Florida Panthers in the Stanley Cup Final. Game 3 tonight. Game 2, Sergei Bobrovsky. He wants the cup. Yeah. Florida Panthers won the second cup. So, Edmonton Oilers, oh boy. They're aggressive. They want the Stanley Cup to bring home here in Canada, in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. But damn, they did not get the job done. It's going to be a big problem for the Edmonton Oilers in Game 3. They have the confidence, they have the passion to get this win. Without Florida Panthers scoring this home place, it's going to be a huge problem for the Edmonton Oilers if they take 2-1 seriously, or if Florida Panthers win Game 3 with 3-0, then the Edmonton Oilers is done. So I will put it to the second half on the final score. If the Florida Panthers beat Edmonton Oilers in Game 3 in a away game in the Rogers Place, the Edmonton Oilers is done. Or if Edmonton Oilers win Game 3 in home field advantage in the Rogers Place with 2-1 series lead by the Panthers, Edmonton Oilers stays alive. That means Edmonton Oilers can catch up on Game 4 again on Saturday in Rogers Place in Edmonton again, without avoiding a sweep. If Florida Panthers sweep the Edmonton Oilers, yep, they're doing the same with Tampa Bay Lightning, winning Stanley Cup champions with no doubt. Yeah, so let's see on the Game 3 on the Edmonton Oilers versus Florida Panthers tonight at Rogers Place. Edmonton Oilers host this Game 3. And man, oh man, the ticket is going to be very expensive this economy. Put more than millions of dollars on economy investment in Edmonton during that Stanley Cup final playoff between Edmonton Oilers and Florida Panthers with a $178 million. That is crazy, man. That is a crazy, insane money to put money through the city and into the Rogers Place with the Ticketmaster increasing this rate I mean, Jesus Christ, Bank of Canada. Is that what we are doing with the Stanley Cup final between Edmonton Oilers and Florida Panthers in Game 3 and largest ways to increase this ticket with Ticketmaster? I mean, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Anyways, tune in tonight, and then after the second half, we'll reveal the final score if Edmonton Oilers survive or if Florida Panthers is done with Edmonton with a 3-0 or 2-1 if Edmonton Oilers win Game 3 in its home field advantage. Then Oilers are still alive and still on the line. Jeez. That's honey almond vanilla. It's good. With milk and sugar and the almond syrup. Tastes much sense better to me. Okay, second thing, what else on the news? Oh, speaking on the news of the Life is Strange franchise, Life is Strange is back, and the new game called Double Exposure. Max Caulfield is back with Hannah Tell. Hannah Tell is finally back after he was in college or university. She graduated and she got called up by Square Enix, and Life is Strange. It's very good to see her back. And Double Exposure is a new thriller mystery game. It's a new next level for Max Caulfield. Her journey from this beginning to the next of Double Exposure. From Life is Strange 1, 2, 3, 4 True Colors, which Max Caulfield was not in. 5 is Life is Strange Double Exposure, and an adult. She grew up an adult Max Caulfield. So it's on October 29, 2024. That's the release date. So for Life is Strange fans and Max Caulfield fans, now this is the best chance to get your game before this fall on October, before Halloween night. Halloween weekend, if you prefer. So make sure check out the Life is Strange Double Exposure. Make sure to pre-order it on October 29, 2024. And if you pre-order, then you receive the early access with the game on the campaign, with the chapter 1 and 2 for Double Exposure, and the cat that you acquired, and some new t-shirts, 5 of them. Yeah, all for that for PlayStation and Xbox. Nintendo Switch is still working on it, so that is coming soon. Yeah, everyone get their hands to play Max Caulfield once again on the Life is Strange Double Exposure. Alright. The Toronto Blue Jays, well, Toronto Blue Jays is a very problem with the franchise. Wins and losses don't even matter. So they need to do something with the back and forth wins and losses. Offense and defense are laughable. Absolutely laughable. With the Milwaukee Brewers versus Toronto Blue Jays, Milwaukee wins by the score. Let me pull up the phone because Milwaukee has it. So Milwaukee Brewers beat the Blue Jays by the score 5-4. Well, I mean, what's going on with the Blue Jays? Yeah, Milwaukee Brewers yeah, are different, are in different ways. Like this team can carry on with the Milwaukee Bucks with offense, defense are better than Blue Jays. I mean, what's going on with 12 Blue Jays? They haven't win. I don't understand what the Blue Jays' franchise became an opposite. Wins and losses, up and down, up and down, up and down. What happened to George Springer? What happened to Kevin Biggio? He's been acquired by the Dodgers, Kevin Biggio got signed by the Dodgers. And Kevin Biggio thanked the Blue Jays fans and thanked this organization team in Canada. Yeah, I'm still have my good team with the Los Angeles Dodgers. They can win this World Series again. So I have still faith with the Los Angeles Dodgers. They are dominating with Shohei Ohtani, Freddie Freeman, Max Muncy, Kike Hernandez is back. Yes. So Dodgers are dominating. I can't lie to it. So Dodgers are dominating. They are the number one in NL West, and between is the Padres, the second one. So 42 wins and 27 losses. That's a pretty good if they can go back to the World Series in the playoffs once for all. I still have faith with the Dodgers because I was a first fan of the Dodgers. My favorite team is Blue Jays, and second is the Yankees, and third team is Dodgers. But the number one favorite is the Blue Jays, right? The third is the Dodgers. So I still have hope and faith for Dodgers if they can make it to the postseason and reach it to the NOS rivals into the NLCS or NLDS, yeah. Or if the Yankees come back and do it for John Stanley, who retired as a broadcast for decades. John Stanley, a radio New York Yankees broadcaster. What a legend he is. Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win. That part made me happy while I was listening on the radio, and I feel goosebumps and chills in my head, in my brain, in my feel. Yeah. That's very special to me. John Sterling. Oh man. Can't wait to go back to visit New York one day when I'm done this journey in North with 23 years, plus 7 years with my show on North Side in Ontario, Canada. I'm done this chapter. My chapter is the West that I'm going to do to continue this new era. Alright, so the Blue Jays are in third or fourth or in last because they haven't gotten wins for hot streak, 5 winning streak, 6-7, no. Milwaukee wins 5-4 on yesterday's game on Wednesday. That's where we're recording. So hopefully the next series will be Cleveland Guardians, formerly named the Indians, is gone. So the Guardians and the Blue Jays is coming up beginning tomorrow or tonight. So pull yourself, Blue Jays, and get the series win with the Guardians. Though what's going on with the team management in the office, I told you this Ross Atkins has to go. Enough's enough. I'm still waiting for Ross Atkins to leave the management. This is a problem and demoralize the franchise. Ross Atkins needs to be gone. Time to get him out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And terminate him. Enough's enough. The fans had enough with Ross Atkins. It's time for Ross Atkins needs to go. Okay. We're going to be stopping right here on the first half. Come on right back on the second half. So the musical guests will be jumping up for the this song, Heartache. I'll be bringing the performing Michael White. Our first musical guest is Heartache. And secondly, it's time for entertainment news for the Inside Out 2. It's been 9 years, Disney and Pixar before the pandemic, and everything changed with Bob Iger replacing Bob Chapek. He's gone. Inside Out 2, with the emotions, is back: joy, sadness, anger, disgust, and fear. Minnie Kelly, Bear Hater, had not returned for the sequel. Well, that's a shame. And some new emotional characters are joining in. All that coming out on the second half on this Fight Show program on YouTube. Okay. Thanks for watching the first half, and we're back. Welcome back to the second half on the Pie Show with Agyemang on YouTube. And just recap on the Edmonton Oilers versus the Florida Panthers on Game 3 of Rogers Place. Right now, the final score is updated 4-3. The Oilers is done for the season. A 3-0 with no wins for Edmonton Oilers. No wins, 0. I mean, Florida Panthers is going to sweat for the second consecutive Stanley Cup champions again. Like the same with the Tampa Bay Lightning. So the Edmonton Oilers is finished. There's no way Oilers can come back in Game 4. That impossible. Bobrovsky, that goalie, with 32 saves. Sergei Bobrovsky, 32 saves in a Stanley Cup playoff performance for the Florida Panthers. So the Edmonton Oilers is done. That's what I'm thinking in my head. could it get it back a win for 3-1 or 4-0 Florida Panthers sweep the Edmonton Oilers and win their second consecutive years of Stanley Cup champions for belongs to the Florida Panthers. Yeah. That's why I cannot say anything. That's not going to prove with the Florida Governor Ron DeSantis under MAGA. It's not going to make me change a damn thing for me. It's not make a damn for me. Not everyone in the United States of America. No one cares about Ron DeSantis like they cheer and support for the Florida Panthers. That's your business. So, Tampa Bay Lightning same. So, if the Florida Panthers swept, then that's on the second year of the Stanley Cup champions. If not, the Edmonton Oilers survive with the 3-1 win Game 4. Avoid the elimination of the Stanley Cup final before the end of the NHL season for Edmonton. For the 2024 conclusion of the NHL season. 2023 and 2024, this NHL season. If the Florida Panthers swept, or Edmonton Oilers survived in Game 4. The Stanley Cup champion belongs to Florida Panthers, or Edmonton Oilers finally gets a chance for Game 5 to beat Game 4 in Rogers Place again on this Saturday. After this recording on the second half, right now it's Friday in this night, midnight. To give you an update on the final score is 4-3. Florida's win with 3 games to none for the Edmonton. So Edmonton Oilers, it was a great run for the NHL season and the Stanley Cup playoff performance run. And also thank you to Connor McDavid, Nugent, and also Zach Hyman, who put up the aggressive, one of the best goals, one of the best defense that you ever seen. I always support Edmonton Oilers better than Maple Leafs. The Toronto Maple Leafs are downright laughable like Dallas Cowboys every year. Into the playoffs, out of the playoffs, into the playoffs, out of the playoffs, in and out, back and forth, over and over and over. And I'm tired of it. Maple Leafs fans are sick and tired and had enough. It's time to get rid of these maniacs in the in the Maple Leaf Sports Entertainment offices. Are a joke of this system. Everyone needs to be fired. Who's responsible for this? Shannon is responsible for 10 years running this franchise, this system for Toronto Maple Leafs. He needs to be terminated and gone. Fired and gone. And restored. Before a new system needs to do something for the Maple Leafs by surpassing round 1, heading to round 2, semis, and to the Eastern Conference Finals. Without Shannon, that will work. Including the offices on Maple Leaf Sports Entertainment office and headquarters in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Wake the effing up. You're not in the level of the Dallas Cowboys. which I despise this city of Dallas, where too many gun controls, too many bad things are turning into evil, like using trash ones who win the World Series with that buzzing on 2017 and doing the same thing in 2018 and 19 after 2017 win the World Series over the Dodgers. And Dodgers see the evidence what is going on with the Houston Nationals franchise with the evidence of the buzz beater using this sign stealing with the buzzer. And that is cheating, and that's offensive, and that is hurting the Major League Baseball, including the under former president with the MAGA Republicans who allowed to do this, to destroy the America, this democracy that has built from Barack Obama. You know, George W. Bush, Bill Clinton. Who else we can forget? John F. Kennedy. This democracy is starting into a World War III attack by those MAGA Republicans. You know, it's time to get rid of them, executed by November 3rd, by vote them out. These Senate Republicans, if you are in the MAGA Republicans, take him out. Take him out by November 3rd. Elect them out. Elect the Democrats who deserve better. No more former president. He's found guilty on 34 charges. 34. With fraud. Absolute fraud. With the hush payout to Stormy Daniels, this porn star, Stormy Daniels. That's a huge blow for former presidents. So, I say a lot of much. Not getting into politics, back to the sports and the hockey. If Florida Panthers win game 5. If Florida Panthers game 5 is Monday, where back to MLR Arena in Florida Panthers, if Edmonton Oilers win. If Florida Panthers sweep the Edmonton Oilers on game 4 this Saturday weekend, Edmonton Oilers is done. They are back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. It's the Florida Panthers, including Sergei Bobrovsky, wants the cup again to bring it home to Florida under Ron DeSantis, which for me, I don't care. And the other side, the Edmonton Oilers, I hope they have confidence through their hearts and passion and belief that game 4 is a must win, avoid the elimination, and avoid a sweat by the Florida Panthers with 4-0, with no wins, 0. Oilers, get this done. Avoid the inevitable on game 4 to survive. Before Florida Panthers are going to destroy the Edmonton Oilers for good. Those juggernauts of Florida Panthers, juggernauts, are going to bring you down. To destroy Edmonton Oilers players even scoring goals that are impossible. 4-3 final score on this Thursday night. Okay, all that away with the NHL hockey weekend with the Florida Panthers win Game 4 with the 1-1 win away for second year in a row Stanley Cup champions. Will be Game 4 this Saturday night, this week again. If Edmonton will survive this, in passion and belief, avoid this inevitable. By not winning by Florida Panthers in a sweat to get away with this. Edmonton Oilers will stop you. Florida. To back off. Okay. Now it's out of my hand. Clarity. Yes. The musical is coming up right now. So I'm gonna break on the previous one episode, beginning on the season 8 premiere. So here's me, what I said. Michael Bright is going to take this perform Heartache. Here's what I said. So it's about time for Michael Bright as we close to this show, what I bring into you. Ladies and gentlemen, YouTuber viewers and audience and Prime Show fans, what you're about to see, this picture that I used as song for the theme song for season 6 of the Prime Show, also the 5th anniversary for 5th season. Ladies and gentlemen, from Brampton, Ontario, Canada, in my hometown, back in Ontario for 23 years. He's my good friend for years, since we grew up alike in elementary school. In fact, my Uncle Jim forgive me alike. Please welcome our new song, what you're about to see. I Give You, Michael Bright, performing live right here on The Prime Show with KA on YouTube. Put your hands together for Michael Bright, everybody.
Last December, you were gone. Took your number on my phone. New December, new cold, 'cause I was still never on your phone. Do you remember after dawn, the city bright lights on the walls? Just tell me how I'm chasing just to keep on the ground, but you keep coming back to me. Do you remember? Do you remember? Saw you in the last December. Do you remember? No, I did not fill your heart with regret. In my heart, you're still close to me. You been so far and it's hard to breathe. Ain't nothing good. My heart's too cold to breathe. Still your heart sings out melodies. In my mind it's still meant to be. Do you remember? After dawn, the city bright lights on the walls. Just tell me how I'm chasing. Try to stop, keep on the ground. Tell me why, but you keep coming back to me. Do you remember? Do you remember? Saw you in the last December. Do you remember?
Well, there it is. There's your first musical guest, Michael Blight, my man. That was a good, catchy song. Heartache is very catchy. So thank you to Michael Blight to being our first musical guest performing this song, Heartache. So go check out on social media and follow him on social medias. His name is Michael Blight. And also one more thing, go see the movies. Inside Out 2 is in theaters now. After 9 years, Disney Pixar with the pandemic. And now Amy Poehler and some new stars, including Maya Hawke. Yeah, Maya Hawke is joining the Inside Out. And so many new characters and new actors and actresses are joining the Inside Out, which unfortunately Bill Hader and Mindy Kaling is not. They are out. So it's kind of a sucks and bummer with this sequel after 9 years. With Riley, he's growing up as a hockey team. She is killing it. Going on in the future for Riley, stepping up to become a high school hockey. One day he'll be in the college for Riley, thinking in emotions. What are the plans for Riley? We'll definitely find out on AMC Theater and Cineplex. Check them out on Inside Out 2. Leave your comments down below. What did you think about this Inside Out 2 within 9 years since 2015 Inside Out, which is a better one? Could be the better one, this, or the 9 years one. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for the show. This is episode 14, right here on The Prime Show with Kwabena Agyemang on YouTube. This original talk show program. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any videos for New Fridays and highlight commercials all season 1 every week. And follow me on social media on using the hashtag The Prime Show, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, and Threads, the News 23 channel, and the Pine Show _. Good night, everybody, and very well good day. We'll see you next Friday from Calgary. And I hope